Hi everyone, it's me, Rachel, and it is that time again. We are going to pay it forward. I need to put away a dozen eggs back into the refrigerator because I used up a dozen to make the egg bake. I've already checked, and all of these eggs that I just took off the back porch are good eggs. They are not floating. So I just want to clean them up a little bit before I stick them into the egg carton. Unfortunately, we didn't use up very many of the eggs this week, so I only have room to take one carton of eggs off of the porch or the staircase, but that's okay. I still have 3 dozen full cartons of eggs on the back porch. I have 3 dozen in the refrigerator, plus the dozen that I'm cleaning right now. That'll make 4 in the fridge, 3 on the back porch. And then I have about not quite 3 dozen to buy me on the sink that are going to go to the neighbors. I'm going to take 2 dozen around, get them out of here, and pay it forward to the neighbors. I know that they enjoy getting the eggs from us. And I always take them the styrofoam egg containers because they don't fit in our refrigerator the way I want them to as well. So I will go and get them cleaned up and take them over there for them to enjoy. And our girls are still making, they've slowed down a little bit, so now it's been a few days since we've got a full 5 eggs. However, we're still getting at least 4, occasionally 3. But I don't think ever since they all started laying, I don't think we've ever gone one day with only getting 3 eggs, or under 3 eggs. It's been a couple of days where we've got 3 eggs, but nothing where we've got only 3 eggs. Okay. And as I've said before, the eggs that I'm giving away are medium eggs. I keep the large eggs that way. When I make something using the eggs, I already know that they're going to be the right size for the recipe. So I don't have to be like, maybe I should put 3 of these medium eggs in instead of 2 large. Okay. And I just need a couple more eggs out of here to fill this one. I'm gonna have to put a couple of our bigger eggs in here because I do want to get each of them a container of eggs today, especially with this weather that we're having. We might not get a chance to go to the store, and it's still snowing out. Hubby thinks that we've got 5 inches so far. We haven't seen the snow plows come by yet, which is kind of unusual, but it is Sunday, so maybe it's normal. This is our 2nd winter here, and we really haven't seen very much snow for being in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. This amount of snow is pretty normal to what we saw back in Washington State, right here. But the nice thing about it here is they're really good about cleaning the roads here. So you don't have to worry about driving through a big mess. Out of all the times that I've had to drive when the road has, or when the snow's been on the road, I've never ever slid. And we have a lot of hills here, so that's saying a lot, I think. So if you're watching, give me a thumbs up and maybe a comment. How much are your eggs? How much are you paying back home? I know my sister in Washington sent me a picture. There's a local store, chain store, but it's called Winco. I don't have any here in this area, unfortunately. I loved Winco. You can get just about everything there is possible. Dry goods anyway. Spices, noodles, cereal, powders, candy, cat food, dog food, you name it. Oh, and they also had peanut butter and honey. Anyway, you could get it in bulk, which I loved, because it was so much more reasonable to buy spices that way. And I would just go and put them into my mason jars. And I still have a bunch left. I have considered having somebody back home send me some. Ooh, this one's got a crack in it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Do you see there's a little crack right there? That one's gonna go in the garbage. Glad I noticed that. First one I've ever had that has a crack in it. Well, actually, I take it back. I have got some before where a chicken has pecked it for some reason, but I haven't had any like that before. So I'm not sure what happened to it. But we will, and it was not floating, so apparently it's not a full crack in it, but to be on the safe side, we're just going to toss that one. We have enough that we don't have to worry about that. One egg. So back to the story. My sister sent me a picture on Messenger when she was at Winco, and they sell 5 dozen 60 count, of course, eggs, and they're mediums. And I'm trying to pull the number out from my head, and I believe it was $26.23 or 32 cents. Right around there anyway. For 5 dozen medium, not large, but medium eggs. I about fell over, I have to say. I was shocked. I couldn't believe that they were charging that much. And I also saw something when we went to the grocery store the other day. I should have taken a picture so I could have inserted it. But there was a note, and it said something about how Michigan now has a new law that the eggs that are sold in the stores have to be non-caged eggs. Is that just a Michigan thing? Is that something that is for all the states? Does anybody know? As I said, this is the first I heard about this. So, I'm not sure. But here is 1 dozen of the eggs for one neighbor. And here is the other dozen for the other neighbor. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, just push the button and say that you want to be notified of all my videos. I try to make quite a few for your entertainment purposes. And until then, like this video, leave a comment, let me know how much your eggs are. Let me know if you raise your own chickens for your own eggs. Thank you for watching. Keep warm and stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.